Guy's nose.
What the? Whoa!
I don't really even know what's back. The hell was that?
Are you a dog, man?
It's coming this way. Run.
Again. Whoa.
The forest may seem peaceful, but its shadows hide unsettling secrets. Strange whispers, eerie figures, and chilling screams can turn a quiet hike into a nightmare. What's real and what's not? Let's dive into the 5 most disturbing forest encounters to find out. In a scary video uploaded by Exploring with Angelo, he takes viewers on a chilling adventure to the haunted Oiwa Shrine, deep in a Japanese forest. Angelo heads into the Oiwa Shrine, a creepy, abandoned place in the middle of a Japanese forest. This shrine has a scary history. A priest was burned alive during a fight between 2 clans, and his angry spirit is said to haunt the area.
In the middle of the woods, and the interesting part is that it's actually haunted. We will get to the story in a little bit.
The shrine is hidden in a thick bamboo forest with old broken monuments and overgrown paths. Angelo explains that the shrine has been empty for 15 years, except for a local woman who sometimes feeds stray cats.
What we do know is that we know there's a lady who actually comes here periodically, feeds the stray cats, and I guess cleans up a little bit here and there. But apart from that, no one's been taking care of this place in approximately 15 years.
There's also a story about a murdered woman and a possible link to another haunted shrine in Tokyo.
There is also believed to be a connection to a woman who was murdered here. I did not even know this last time, but it is one of the stories that also comes up. Apparently there's also a connecting or sister shrine. What the hell? For a second I literally thought I saw somebody coming, but there's no one there. Hello? Like I literally looked and I saw something. Okay, anyway. Let the hallucinations begin, but as I was saying, there is a connection to another one which is actually believed to be even just as haunted or more haunted, if you will, and I think that's in Tokyo. I didn't even know that either, so when we do go back to Tokyo, we may have to pay that visit a shrine and see the connections and see if that one maybe is haunted too. I don't even know if that one's abandoned. I know for a fact this one is, but I'm not 100% sure about that one.
As Angelo walks deeper into the forest, it gets quieter and more eerie. Making him wonder if the ghost stories are true. As Angelo goes further, strange things start happening. He hears voices, sees shadows moving, and spots warning signs for dangerous snakes.
Okay, well, there's our first sign. There are snakes out here. I'm not even really too sure what Japanese vipers look like, but let's not stand over there. I had to use the outdoor bathroom, and I'm just like, okay, let's just keep an eye out because you never know. There could be a snake just freaking sitting there. If I had like a stick or something, that would help, but we're just gonna have to move kind of slowly just to make sure that they're not, you know, sitting in a corner somewhere. Let's try and get over to the next spot. But yeah, you can tell how old and weathered these gates are here. Clearly haven't been. So I keep hearing something. Oh, I think this is where the frickin' snakes are. Look, there's another sign right here. Probably shouldn't even be standing over here, to be honest.
The shrine feels more and more haunted, especially when he finds offerings like sake bottles left behind. Angelo starts to think the shrine might still be visited by either locals or spirits.
Well, looks like people have made offerings, or did they just happen to leave their garbage? Oh, that's all, I think that's sake right there. Yep, and it's open too. Oh, zeki, yeah, that's sake. That's like a very famous thing. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it looks like they open them and then they just leave them here. Wow, that's cool.
The creepy atmosphere keeps building, and Angelo can't shake the feeling of being watched. When night comes, the shrine gets even scarier. Angelo uses a spirit box to try talking to ghosts, and gets strange answers like when the clock strikes 13.
Have you heard the urban legend? Yes. That's actually exactly what I'm talking about.
No one knows.
No one knows? No one knows what? There's something moving. What are we supposed to know?
When the clock strikes 13.
When the clock strikes 13. What's 13? That's kind of a weird one. Can you make yourself known? Can you show yourself?
Attachment to location.
Attachment to location. I think we got that one covered. Who's here exactly? How many of there are you? Can you show yourself? Are you like back there? I heard something back there earlier.
Undeniably.
Undeniably.
Suddenly, something invisible knocks over objects, proving there's a ghostly presence. Angelo is both excited and scared, realizing the shrine's haunted legends might be real. The cold, dark forest makes everything feel even more intense.
Undeniably. Whoa, what the hell was that? What was that?
1900s.
Hang on a second. The hell? Wait, what? Okay, what? I couldn't even see that because I was like blinded from the light facing me, but something literally just knocked all of those over. What the heck? Whoa. Wow. Okay, clearly there's like a poltergeist here. That's for damn sure. Whatever's here is strong enough to do that. That's pretty wild. That was cool. Can you knock the other ones over? I don't know if they're understanding me or they're just... Whatever's here is messing with me. I just heard a tap over here somewhere. Damn.
The adventure ends with a nerve-wracking hike back through the forest in total darkness. Angelo hears creepy moans, smells weird scents like incense and perfume, and almost steps on a venomous snake.
Okay, I literally just, I'm not recording everything just because I'm trying to conserve the battery, but I think I almost stepped on a f***ing snake. I think it looked like there was a snake back there. I ain't going back because I don't even want to figure out what I just saw. Okay, so clearly they are out here. It might in fact be maybe warm enough for them.
The forest feels alive with unseen spirits, and Angelo is left feeling both scared and amazed. He ends by reminding viewers to respect the shrine's history and the locals who still care for it. In this next thrilling adventure video, uploaded by Mo Sargi, the team heads into a haunted forest in the UK, known for sightings of kids with creepy black eyes. They're searching for a tree fort built by a man who supposedly attracted these spirits.
We are going to be exploring the Black-Eyed Children's Forest. Now, this forest is notorious. It's mega haunted, and apparently people see kids that have these big demonic black eyes throughout this place. And apparently some dude built a tree fort somewhere in this forest, which apparently attracted these kids to it, and now they've made it their home. So what we're planning to do tonight is to take our ghost equipment, go deep into this forest. We have a long hike. It's actually 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and it's really scary, and we're gonna investigate and see if we can catch these kids on camera.
The team starts their hike at 1 a.m., already feeling the spooky vibe. Legend says the kids can mimic animals and adults to trick people, making the forest even scarier.
They can mimic things, mimic people, change shapes, and they have big black eyes.
I've heard stories that, I'm not crying by the way, I've heard stories as well that they can make adult sounds as well, like luring in like help and stuff. So when you go to them, you know, you think you're gonna find an adult there. Maybe they do that to try not to spook you out, because it is a little bit more spookier having a child at 1 o'clock in the morning screaming than an adult. So
As they walk deeper into the forest, the team hears strange noises like animal calls and whispers. They spot a shadowy figure between two trees, but it vanishes when they get closer.
We should actually though, like we should go and check out what that noise is. So something's making a weird noise around this area. Hello? Oh. Dude, it's getting louder. What a terrifying place. The fact that it's 1 o'clock in the morning and we're here right now in the forest, trying to locate whatever that sound is. This is my first forest in the United Kingdom, by the way. You think it's an owl? I don't think owls make that noise, dude. Oh, look, there's a box here. There's a box on the tree. Probably just a bird.
Yeah, maybe it's just a bird.
But what's with this box?
Little bird? Maybe it's a gift.
It's empty from the bottom. Oh. Oh.
You guys see that?
Strange. But they're probably just birds, dude.
Yeah.
I've never heard owls make noise like that.
not the baby one.
Baby
We
owls.
should I think we should keep going.
Aren't owls like supposed to be good for us?
If you've played around the Nautica, you know when you find an owl, it means that your fate has been changed.
Oh, great.
So that's like kind of creepy.
So now we're gonna stumble upon these kids with black eyes. Great. Great.
When people say they see the most sightings after the most sightings.
Whoa! What the f was that? Dude, I swear on my mother's life, I just saw one person standing over there behind that tree. Yeah. Just looking at us between those two trees. See those two trees, how they're separated?
Yeah.
There was someone standing right there staring at us. I don't know. I was looking, my head was looking back there, but my camera wasn't.
Is this where we came in from?
No, we came in from the opposite direction. Hello? Hello?
Is anyone there?
I don't know if it was a female or not. Are these kids females or do we know?
We don't know.
It could be, yeah.
I swear on my mother's life, I just saw somebody here.
Hello, is anyone here? Okay, let's look around here for a second.
Right between these two, dude.
Right between here?
Yeah, like standing right here looking at us. That scared the shit out of me. What the hell? You guys didn't see that?
Trying to see.
I was looking at my map.
Son of a bitch. That scared the crap out of me, whatever that was.
me.
It could have been an animal, but I'm pretty sure I saw what I saw, dude.
Did you guys see that?
Let me get my bright flashlight on that. I mean, that's close. Hey, who's here?
Who's behind the tree?
The forest feels alive, and the team starts to wonder if the black-eyed kids are watching them. They find a small fort, which they think is connected to the spirits.
Whoa! Whoa, what the? Yo, I knew somebody was here.
I told you.
I knew somebody was here.
Yo, I told you. I saw. Okay, yo, check this side.
There is legends of Bigfoot as well, you know. We have a UK Bigfoot.
There's a
Oh, now you tell us this.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should tell you or not until we got to the forest.
Oh,
Jeez.
great time to tell us when we're in the forest. Yo, Mo, left. No, what is behind her?
So we see something. We both see something here that leads us to this a little fort, right? But we're looking for a massive treehouse. This is a good start. There's something going on here. Here's the thing: these kids like to play games, dude. They build forts to make it seem like it's all friendly. You can go there, and then they attack you, and they do shit to you.
That is so weird.
The team finds weird black stuff covering the trees, which they joke might be linked to the kids' black eyes.
What the hell? Yo, what is this? What the hell is all this? I've never seen anything like this before. Guys, this looks alien. What is this, dude?
Egg sacs or some sort of.
It's all over the trees. I've been in forests my entire life. This whole tree's covered in this black stuff. What is it? What the hell is that?
Black-eyed children. That's why their eyes are black.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
That kind of looks like black eyes, doesn't it?
What is it?
The forest is full of strange signs, like unnatural tree formations and eerie sounds. The team starts to feel like they're being followed, and the forest feels darker the deeper they go.
Ew, shit, I still hear it.
What the hell is that? What the? Bro. We're hearing some really strange noises. We should move away from the river because it's gonna dilute the sound. Let's keep going.
There's a place called Cannock Chase where the black-eyed children are most prominent, and in the 1960s there was a guy who was going around killing kids and burying them in the forest, and they were just vengeful spirits.
Okay, that makes sense. Fucking. And their souls never rested properly.
Yeah, and they became the black-eyed children.
So these kids are pissed off.
Yeah.
The team reaches the legendary tree fort and tries to talk to the spirits using a special device. The spirits respond with creepy messages like picked and surprise, and the device eventually breaks.
I knew it was a legend, just like the black guy.
Dude, it's actually here.
It's actually real.
What the hell?
I thought it was just an urban legend.
This thing is so well done.
Wow, that is epic. But wait, if the treehouse is actually real and not a legend, that means the children.
Yeah, I heard that. We're not alone. Dude, this thing is held on by like black rope. What are the odds of that? Black-eyed children, black rope.
Where?
Look, the whole thing is held on by black rope for some reason.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God, looks ancient. Considering that apparently it was built in 2020, it looks ancient.
That wood looks way older than 2020, dude. This is pretty cool, man. I've never seen a tree fort like this. How do you even get up that?
I don't even.
What was that? Okay, I mean, it's a forest, guys. Things move, noises occur.
Yeah.
I want to climb this thing.
Alright, how do you supposed to do that?
You hear that, kids? I want to climb it. I want to be the first to climb this. Can I climb it? We should get on your device and ask if we can climb it and see what kind of replies we get. Okay, guys, so just like the other day when I was filming the Screaming House with Dan, he has this device where we're going to ask questions.
You ready then?
Yeah.
So what is this exactly for my audience? They don't know.
It will answer questions. So what we'll do now is there any black-eyed children present? Could you let us know, please?
Talk to us. This device that you're seeing on your fort. This is your fort, isn't it? I'm touching your tree.
Might be a little bit nervous.
Let's all touch the tree. Come touch it. I'm touching your tree too.
We're all touching the tree.
What are you gonna do about it?
Do you want me to climb up? Oh. Oh. Picked.
Picked.
What does that mean?
Pick the wrong.
Wait. It's like tag. You've been picked?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been picked.
Dude, I saw them in the bushes. Maybe they picked me?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Someone ran past my leg.
Yo, I heard that. Yo, they're playing tag with us.
Are you with us now, children?
We have to put our hand back on the thing.
I thought I heard something say yes. Put your hand back on the thing. I heard something say yes.
Put your hand on the thing.
Let's touch the tree again.
Touch the tree. It works when you touch the tree.
Children, are you with us? Can I climb your tree? Would you like it if I climbed this tree?
Ran right by you. Said picked and then ran by you.
Right past my leg.
This is scary.
Pillow.
Pillow. Do you want a pillow to sleep on?
Are you tired?
He might be asking if we're sleeping here because we mentioned we were going to sleep here.
Oh, yeah.
That's true, we did.
We don't have a pillow, but I do want to climb up your tree fort. Is it okay?
Because I feel like it only works in this way.
Oh!
Idea.
Idea.
Has an idea? Maybe it likes your idea of climbing the fort.
Okay, I'm gonna climb your fort.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna climb your fort now. What the?
He's on your fort.
Oh. It hurts.
He's on your fort.
Get on my camera.
You want your camera? Yeah. Alright, here, catch. I'm kidding. Hold on.
Okay.
Ghost voice.
Ghost voice?
What does that mean?
It means listen.
Surprise.
No, I don't want any surprises.
We all have to agree, yes? Yes? We agree to your surprise.
What do you mean?
I'm scared. What kind of surprises? Why is it so quiet?
It's a pretty lame surprise.
So quiet.
Business.
Business?
Yes, we're filming a YouTube video, yes. This is for our business. We accept your surprise.
Bro, that's not normal. Don't touch it. Let it just do its thing. Don't turn it off. Let it do its thing.
Look what it says. It says welcome to Alice. It literally broke it. What the?
Dude, it broke your device. It doesn't want to talk to us.
It's broke it.
What the hell?
Yo, maybe we should get out of here. We should take this as a sign.
Yeah,
It literally just broke your device. It doesn't want to communicate anymore.
Yo, I saw it. I don't know if my camera got it, but I saw it get pushed off the tree, dude. It broke your device.
Shit.
Bro, it's literally broken.
Is it working?
Dude, that was so creepy. The noises it was making after it threw it off the tree.
I saw it get flicked off.
I saw it with my own eyes too. Everything that we've been experiencing all night tonight has been kind of violent in a way, in a negative way. It's like it doesn't want us here.
Well, I'm down for leaving, boys.
I'm down for leaving too, honestly.
It broke your machine, so we should probably go get that fixed and try to come back next time.
The forest's dark history of murdered children and vengeful spirits leaves a strong impression. The team plans to come back, but knows it's dangerous to upset the black-eyed kids. In a disturbing video uploaded by Exploring with Bear, Jar Bear and his nephew Jakey take on one of their most terrifying adventures yet. Jar Bear and his nephew Jakey head into a remote forest to hunt for Sasquatch. They plan to set up camp, start a fire, and listen for signs of Bigfoot. The forest is eerily quiet, and they notice strange tracks and noises.
That looked like that just came in. That root just either it grew out like that or grew up like that.
It was lodged like that. But there has been a little more snowfall, so none of these tracks look like anybody's back here right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless they've been back here for a while. That one sort of looks a little fresher, but
It's not enough for.
unless they're still back here.
As they prepare for the night, the atmosphere grows tense. They hear loud thuds and rustling sounds, making them wonder if something is watching them. As they explore deeper, the duo hears unsettling noises.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was a big thud. I forgot we've heard something weird earlier. That was so long ago. That was a thud for sure. Did you just hear something moving over there? I don't have no there it is. It came from this direction.
Back at camp, they cook sausages over the fire, but the peace doesn't last. Suddenly, a deep, guttural growl echoes through the forest, startling them. The sound is so close, it feels like it's right behind them. They freeze, unsure of what's out there.
Right there. Man, I'm chewing. I couldn't hear it. That's really close. Let me get this light off. Dang it. Okay, I'm finally all done with that sausage. So thumps. 3 now. No, that's 4 total.
As they continue exploring, Jarbear spots glowing eyes in the distance. The eyes seem to move closer, and they hear footsteps crunching in the snow. The duo feels like they're being surrounded by something unseen. They hear more growls and thuds, and the forest feels alive with activity.
Where's those freaking eyes at now, man? There was the one back there still sitting. I've seen it, but I just seen another set like dart running this way. Like I feel. What was that?
And this night just took a turn for the worse.
What the heck was that, Jakey? Did you hear that, man?
Yeah.
That was vocal. That was so freaking. It sounded like it was echoing. Yeah, get out your. I told you I seen eyes darting over there too.
The night takes a terrifying turn as they prepare to leave. The growls and thuds grow louder, and the duo decides it's time to leave. As they pack up, they hear more strange sounds, like humming and screeching. The forest feels like it's closing in on them.
Yeah, coyotes probably do. There's gonna be coyotes here. Oh, wolf. Again. You heard, I know you just heard that.
Yeah.
We have to go through all that to get out of here before we leave. Over in here. Do you hear that too? It's like somebody's, it's like a bunch of humming or something. I know it's humming from all over. Man, I hope the camera's picking this up. It's a bunch of them. There was a bunch of them.
The night ends with a sense of relief, but also lingering fear. The forest has left them shaken, and they vow to return another day. The video starts in a forest locals avoid because of ghost stories. One tale is about a woman in black who follows hikers, always staying the same distance behind.
The most popular story I've heard is of a woman in a black dress, black hair draped over her face. This woman, she follows foragers, hunters, hikers, and she will follow them and they begin to up their pace. And no matter how fast they move, the woman continuously remains at the same distance, but walking slowly until they exit the woods.
The host sets up camp, noticing creepy cobweb-covered pine cones.
Look at that. I don't know what that is. There's caterpillars on the outside of it, and on the inside of it, spiders? Do not know, but it's not something you want to walk into at any time of the day.
The forest is young, regrowing after wildfires. Legend says the woman in black died in those fires while foraging. Now, she haunts hunters and hikers.
As you can see, it's all a relatively young plantation, and that's because there was obviously wildfires here, and that's taken out a lot of the flora, and so it's all just beginning to all come back. And it's rumored that the woman dressed in black with the black hair draped over her face died in that wildfire when she was up here foraging. So she targets the foragers, the hunters, the outdoors people, the hikers who come through this plantation.
The host uses a ghost hunting app to talk to spirits. The app gives weird answers like killer and lamb, suggesting a spirit killed by a lamb who forgave it. The host keeps exploring, using the app to chat with any spirits around.
We're going to be using an app that allows the spirits to harness the electrical energy from the device, therefore being able to communicate with us. And the app has so many words or whatever that the spirit can use to communicate with us, right? Simple. So we've loaded into the app, and we're just going to start asking questions. So, are there any spirits with us here today? And the app's going to come out with the word killer. Are you a killer? Justice. Justice for you? Or who killed you? So, nobody killed you. Okay, so how did you die? You died. A lamb killed you. You're telling me a lamb killed you. You forgive the lamb.
At night, the host tries a new app that creates stick figures if spirits are nearby. It doesn't work well because of technical issues, but the forest feels spookier.
Right now, I'm gonna be trying out a different app. Now, I've seen this app used on like the ghost hunting paranormal investigation shows, right? The old SLS, and it comes up with a stick figure if it senses that there's a spirit there. So that's what we're gonna start with this evening. Okay, so yes, okay, yeah. This is required. What's this? While using app. Okay. There's a lantern. Good. Okay. So let's see. Can we turn the flash on? There we go. We got the flash on there. So if we grab the lantern, and now we're gonna have a little wander around. I don't know if it's gonna work too well, obviously, because it's dark. And how's it gonna pick up any figures? I don't know. No. See, damn it, I don't think that's gonna work out.
The dogs stay calm, but the forest feels alive with unseen energy. The host switches to another app, Seer, which makes pictures from spirit messages. The host asks questions and gets creepy images and words in response.
App. And this is the Seer app, whatever that means. Use Ghost Tube to record evidence of your paranormal investigations. Seer is unlike any other paranormal tool that you have used. Rather than generating words or sounds, it instead generates unique visuals and images, just like the one above. Oh, that is unique. Look at that guy. How does it work? Similar to other paranormal tools, Seer uses the sensors in your device to measure environmental conditions and uses these measurements to select words from our pre-populated dictionary. Artificial intelligence systems are then used to analyze words detected and generate digital visual representations of selected words. Are there any ghosts in the area with us tonight? If so, how did you die? Were you... a train track? Like really nearby here, okay. So if you died on a train track, why are you up here on the mountains, huh? That's a weird image, huh? That's a weird image. So what can we make of that? Some kind of worship? Festival? So you died on a train track? But you're up in the mountains here to worship. Is that correct? Who are you worshipping? Or what are you worshipping here in the mountains? That's odd. What are we looking at here? Electricity? Is that like a light bulb to the left? Going into something? Okay. Interesting.
The host sees a black mist moving through the trees, darker than the night around it. The dogs react, making things even creepier.
Are you asking? Whoa! Yep. It was the I knocked the branch. But what I was going to say was I just turned around and I saw this kind of, it was almost like a black mist. Just kind of coming along the trees, huh? Yes. Yeah, D. DC, come. Oh, it's DC. DC. Come here. Come here. Come. Oh, it was Yeti. Was Yeti the black mist? I don't know.
The app keeps saying burnt and angry, matching the woman in black story. The host asks the spirit questions and gets more mentions of burnt, tying back to the wildfire legend. The encounter is fascinating, but a bit unsettling.
No, that black mist.
Burnt.
Burnt. That's the story of what happened up here on the mountain. That's the story that goes around, that the woman was up here foraging forest fires and she died in a forage fire. Are you the woman that died in a forest fire up in these mountains?
Wash.
I don't know.
Angry.
Who's angry? You're angry. Why are you angry? Why are you angry? Or who?
He hides.
You're angry because he hides. Who hides?
In another place.
You're angry at the person who hides in another place. What is this person's name? Just missed that. It says buried. Okay, so what I'm gathering here is the spirit is angry because this, a person hides, and he hides in another place, and he's buried. Is he buried here? Is this person buried here? And did you bury this person? Answer one or the other.
Burnt.
DC. Yeti.
Burnt.
Again? Yes, sir. What the fuck are you doing? Twice. That's 3 times we've had burnt now. Are you the woman who was burnt in a wildfire in these mountains?
Are you sick?
No. I don't think so. Why do you think I'm sick?
Buried.
Buried. So if I click on this, we're gonna have a list of the words that we've had. Okay, so it started with bored. I asked if it's boring when you're dead sometimes. Kind of makes sense. Okay. Came out of nowhere. Bribed. Came out of nowhere. Nothing to do with anything. Why was I asking? I was asking completely different questions to the rest of that. Burnt. 7:13 p.m. Interesting because you know, that's the story. A woman was burnt in these mountains. Wash out of nowhere. This is interesting. Angry. He hides in another place. Buried. Burnt. Are you sick? Buried. So it's kind of put together some kind of sense. Angry, he hides in another place. Buried. But to have 3 burns in a location where the story goes that the woman was up here foraging, wildfire, she couldn't escape, and she died in the fire. Burnt. That's an interesting one.
Despite the spooky events, the host sleeps well, not bothered by the haunted forest. The cold night drains the batteries, maybe because of ghosts or the high altitude.
That slept pretty well. So no unusual occurrences, really. A few snaps here and there. Obviously cold, but it could be due to altitude as well. And that cold obviously attributes to battery drain, because when it gets cold, the batteries drain quicker. So, or maybe it was the spirits.
In this last chilling story uploaded by The Men's Life, Lomar and his dog, Kiki, head into a swampy forest to find an abandoned cemetery. The area feels spooky, with strange noises like branches snapping. They cross streams and see weird things, like reddish-brown water.
If I can just find it. Yo, look! Look how brown that water is. It's like red. That's so interesting.
The search gets tense as the forest grows darker and more unsettling. As they explore deeper, the tension rises. He thinks they're being followed by a dogman, a mysterious creature.
I want you guys to have it, and I want to kind of document this just in case, you know, we encounter anything. Like right now, it's like a dog running around us, but it's like not a dog. What loose dog or a stray dog would be out here running around? I think it's a dog, man, for real. I'm not joking, I think it's a dog, man. So, sorry for the weird intro here. I'm kind of tripping out. I'm nervous, and I gotta keep this girl safe right now, and I'm like not trying to be too loud.
Kiki acts nervous, and Lomar feels on edge. They decide to leave. Lomar and Kiki pack up their campsite to leave. They hear footsteps and strange sounds, making them nervous.
What was that? Now the barking's that way. Check that out. Now the barking's that way.
They struggle to find their way back in the dark, icy forest. As they try to escape, Lomar hears more growls and barks. He calls out to the dogman, daring it to show itself.
Any dog, man? Are you a dog, man? Bark if you're a dog, man. Show yourself.
Kiki stays alert, sensing something nearby. The forest feels hostile, with twisted trees and eerie sounds.
Sup, Key? Smell some? It's whack out here. It's so whack. It's barking coming from that way. And right when I point the camera, nothing.
He keeps moving. After a scary journey, Lomar and Kiki finally reach safety. He is thankful for Kiki's help in navigating the dangerous forest.
Well, we are finally out of here. That was some extra footage I kind of thought I'd throw on this channel, and just for you guys to know that I'm okay, but also for you guys to see if you guys heard or saw anything else on the way out. I know on the way out I'm hearing like all sorts of stuff. It's almost like they know I'm leaving, and then they'll be like in the background, they make all this sorts of noise. It's also like a hidden reason why I do this, because it's almost like they know when you're leaving, then they start to do all this like crazy stuff. But it's like weird sounds that you like think you hear that maybe you guys would hear with the shotgun mic. That's why I kind of like filmed my way out and have been doing that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. It was kind of like a shorter one, but hey, it's, you never know what you'll catch, right? And some of y'all really like to dig deeper into like the sounds, put headsets on and stuff, so maybe you guys will hear some stuff. Before we go, big shouts out to this baby girl right here. Man, she is my baby minion. She's my baby minion. She helped me. She helped me a lot, or else I would have been collapsed on the ground. I would have been tweaking out, man. She is my pride and joy, my savior, my little minion.
The video ends with relief, but also lingering unease about what they faced. A team of people set out for a ghost hunt, and as funny as it may sound, these guys are not joking about it, but what they would find will put the scare on you. The team headed to Cannock Chase for a ghost hunt, setting up camp in an overgrown spot deep in the woods.
I've only got to put it on the wrong way, I think. Yep. No, that's fine. Oh. You alright there?
Oh. Yeah. I'm just making sure it holds.
While exploring at night, they used a spirit communication device made up of an RM pod, cat ball, and a music box. They tried to speak with the spirit, and then it happened. The spirit detector device looked like a joke until they began hearing words that could be understood. They heard voices saying things like, "Leave me alone," and "Graveyards hide secrets." Hearing these words more than once, Siribim made the team uneasy.
Manipulation.
Manipulation. We're going to try and manipulate us.
They were clearly having that kind of feeling when reality dawns on you. That is the kind of feeling that cuts an adventure short and sends you packing. While walking back toward camp, they thought they saw a shadow figure moving nearby. Fearing someone might be messing with their gear, they rushed back, but everything was where they left it. They couldn't tell if it was an animal or something else, but the experience left them shaken.
No, I left my light on. Water. Where are you? Right, this way.
Using the communication device again, they heard something new words in German. The phrases included, "I lost an arm," "boy," and "here I am." They translated these phrases with an app and guessed they might be linked to the nearby German military graveyard. The team thought the voice might belong to a German soldier or a boy from that time. They asked German-speaking viewers to help confirm the translations, noting that the language shift was one of the strangest moments of the night.
Boy.
Boy. Right, so we've just been messing around. We've sat at camp after what happened, and what did I say? Is it a German soldier there? Because the German graveyard's down the road. Look at this, what it's coming through. Right, so the first one says, "I lost an arm." That's what Google Translate's saying.
That's what it says to that Verstappen or whatever.
The other one, it looks like it's "hello." Jungi, whatever it is.
Jungi.
Yeah.
Boy.
Boy. And let's see what that other one there says.
Let me have a look here.
This do be angstigt.
What?
After a restless night, the team got some coffee and talked about what had happened. While packing up, they saw fresh deer tracks close to the camp. They suspected that the deer might have been the one that caused some of the rustling noises they heard earlier.
Hey, look at that. Yo, what's that? Hey, Ming. We've had a visitor in the night.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got tracks in the mud.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
That's deer.
It's a deer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a deer.
They shared how they once tried camping here 2 years ago, but ended up staying alone after the rest of the group left, scared by the creepy atmosphere. This memory gave them even more reason to finish the overnight investigation this time. Before leaving, the team talked about coming back to investigate closer to the military graveyard, given the German words they heard. They asked viewers if they wanted to see this happen, and reminded them to follow their updates for future hunts. As we leave the eerie shadows of these forests behind, one thing is clear: nature holds mysteries we may never fully understand. If you enjoyed these chilling tales, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spine-tingling stories.